So what are your views, opinions on porn? What's it doing to the men of today? What's it doing to the kids of today? And let's just open it up and let's just make this an open dialogue. But where's porn at in your view, perspective? And I have my beliefs. I think it's a true demonstrative demon that is ruining the men of the world. But what's Elliott's take on the topic of pornography?
Well, I agree with you. I think that it is a scourge upon mankind, and that the minute, and this is why I heard it described by someone, and I take it for its value, face value, that the first time your eyes meet pornography, your sanctity is ruined, because you will no longer be able to see the sexual act. You will no longer be able to be with a woman. You will no longer have normal sexuality by watching it just once. It perverts the mind, it perverts the heart, and it perverts the body. It's so destructive on so many different levels, but yet it's so enticing. It's something that, like, I remember when I was probably like in 5th or 6th grade, the first time seeing like naked magazines, right? I mean, I forget where I was. I think somebody like hid it in the woods, and me and my friends were hiding in the woods, and we found it. We were like, and just like the first time smoking weed, or the first time drinking, but like even the first time having sex, first time busting a nut. Most of us, I don't think the first time we had sex was the first time we busted a nut. The first time seeing pornography was like, wow. And just remembering that experience, right? Because I didn't suffer with the same way you did. My story's a little bit different, but I can relate because I remember that experience as a kid. I recognize just how primal or how it tugs at instincts that are beyond our conception. We don't even understand. It just tugs you right down. So much so that now it's so different. I had to go looking in the wood. We were playing in the woods, and it was halfway buried, and we found it. Now we literally, my kids all have one of these devices.
Yep.
They literally can just go and find it. So I have to protect, and those of you have children, you got to protect your children. I say sons, but even daughters now. Like girls are suffering from porn addiction too.
And here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing, and not to cut you off, but the thing I'm trying to bring awareness to, it's you don't even need to type in the www site. Like if your kids are on social media, if they're on Instagram, if they're on TikTok, if they're on any of these platforms out there, it's already existing. There's no parental controls that you can put on there. If they have an Instagram account, if they wanted to, they could find it. Since I've started opening up and talking more and more about it on my social, I'm obviously getting a lot of love and support from guys and women that are supporting what I'm doing, but I'm also getting the other side. I'm getting the people that are in support of porn and just full blown, like, yeah, I'm addicted to porn and I love it. So I'm getting these comments from pages. I've had to delete them and block them from my page, but it's like you click on somebody's profile and it's just a gallery right there on your Instagram profile of nudity, sex, graphic images that if you're a kid with an Instagram, so for the parents out there, this is an awareness. Exactly what Elliott is saying. It's no longer, because I was the same thing. Yeah, we had to build a fort out in the woods and steal the magazines from our parents and then go hide them. And it'd be like we meet up every afternoon to look at them. Nowadays, it's literally like we're walking around with it like in our pockets. So 100% on target. What? Are you familiar with the Dave Asprey quote?
I just want to acknowledge you. Thank you for bringing up Instagram, because I've been going ham trying to block all these websites and stuff. And the minute you brought that up, I'm like, oh man, I still got work to do. Thank you.
Yeah. I going back to talking about what I do with my guys here, it's like that's step one, because I know for me, Instagram would be a trigger. Like in the fitness space, 90% of the girls in the fitness space are. Their posts are what we used to see in the magazines back in the day, and it's like, this is like a girl that's just promoting like her leg workout. And if you look at it, it's like, okay, that's not really fitness workout. That's way more graphic. So for me, it was definitely like I'd be scrolling through Instagram, trigger, let me go upstairs and take care of business. So I understand the process. But yeah, for parents out there, for guys, if you're struggling with this issue, the first place to look is right there on the people that you're following. Remove them. Like it doesn't serve you in any way, shape, or form at all. Are you familiar with the Dave Asprey quote? Something along the lines, porn is the high fructose corn syrup of sex.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, high fructose corn syrup, like it tastes good going in. It makes you feel good initially. And then an hour or so later, you're laying down on the couch or, that food is settling in your belly and it just makes you feel like crap. But after experiencing the taste of that, then the normal all natural whole foods never taste as good as they're supposed to, unless you go through a fasting period to reset your palate, to resensitize, to do all that. So just going back to exactly what you were saying, it's like once you've experienced or seen it for just the first time, the natural act of sex will never be the same again.
Yeah, what a shame.